Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I'm Audrey Wiggins, and welcome to another episode of Make Something Happen. I'm excited to have Dress for Success in the studio today. They're a worldwide organization. That was something I didn't know up until end of last year, but they're helping women all around the globe to meet with success. So we're going to hear more from them later and how we can also plug in and help this organization continue on a successful path. Coming up is Women's History Month, so I'm excited to have Dee Perry. She's going to be coming to us from OfficeNet Central. We have Yolanda McCurdy-Harris. She's at Cleveland State University. She's our diversity officer. And we're going to have just some other women that are doing some powerful things around the globe, so I'm excited to have that. But in the meantime, we have two wonderful, powerful women sitting right here. We're ending up Black History Month. We have Melony Butler. She's the executive director of Dress for Success, and Elena Griffin, and she's the manager of workforce development. So let's start with you, Melony, and give us a little background about Dress for Success.
Okay. Dress for Success is part of a worldwide organization, as you said in your introduction. Thank you, and
You're
thank
welcome.
you for having us here.
Oh, yes.
But we started in 1996 in New York.
Okay.
Our founder was Nancy Loveland, and she never dreamed about this really going global as it has done. We just started off dressing women with interview suits to empower them when they go out on that job search. Dress for Success, she went on Oprah and 60 Minutes. Everybody knows what happens when you go on those two shows.
Viral.
Yes, everybody knows what you're doing. And so 31 women across the United States saw that broadcast.
Wow.
And they wanted to do what she was doing in their city. And so she quickly patented an idea. We became national. And then in 2002, we became international and global under the direction and current direction of Joy Gordon, our CEO. And Dress for Success Cleveland started in 1998. And to date, we've just over 15,700 women in the greater Cleveland area.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
And that's because of your help as well.
Absolutely.
Yes. Elena.
We are just so excited about the women that come into our office, that we're able to assist them with their dressing attire, like Melanie said. But we have 5 programs under our umbrella, which the first program is the dressing program, and that's really what Dress for Success is known about. And just to see the women come in and get dressed, and when they leave out, the transformation is awesome. We take before and after pictures so that the women can see the transformation, and just to let them know there is hope, there is change, you can be what you want to be. So we're just so excited about that transformation. Then also, when that woman goes out for that job interview, we always encourage them. We speak positivity into their life to encourage them. When you go for that interview, be positive. So when you come back, we want to hear that you obtained employment.
Yes.
When they come back to let us know the good news, they're able to come back for the employment suiting, which is another part of the dressing program. And so the women receive a week's worth of clothing. Who couldn't get excited about that? Love to go shopping.
Really? That's the raising my hand.
Yes, and so
absolutely.
we love that. Another program under our umbrella is our Going Places Network,
Okay.
which is an employment retention program to help the women who are out on the job search that are looking for employment. And we bring in facilitators and employers, corporations to help the women. We have career panels, career fair. And so we're looking to assist that women, whether it's resume writing, transferable job skills, interviewing techniques. If you need motivation, we talk about self-talk, because you have to encourage yourself when you get up. And so we talk about all of those things. And this is an awesome program, and it's sponsored by Walmart. So we really love that. Yes.
This is awesome. I love you, the energy that the two of you are bringing to the interview, and I know that's the excitement that you're bringing to your job. And they're employees, but they have taken on an entrepreneurial spirit, and that's what we need in the workforce.
Yes.
And so I know that's being transferred, that the women that you're dressing and that you're training and sending out. And I think that's very commendable. To love what you're doing. I can feel the passion, in you.
Absolutely. We to kind of capitalize or conceptualize what we do.
Yes.
We have this local statement that we educate, we enhance, we encourage, we empower. Because one of our challenges,
I like those words.
they're words of motivation, they're words of spirit, but they're also truth of what we do. Because a lot of times, because we're only probably well known for our dressing program.
Mm-hmm.
The scope of the services that we provide is often missed,
Yes.
is often overlooked. And as Elena said, we have 5 programs under our umbrella. It only took us a year after our inception in 1998 to realize that there was more to do. And so we started a job retention program, Professional Women's Group. Professional Women's Group allows that woman, even after she gets the job, to come back, because we know it's one thing to get the job, but it's another thing to retain employment.
That's right.
And then retaining employment and then utilizing that as a traffic stop to move up into the workplace and navigate your career and change a job into a career. So we continue with, Professional Women's Group continues with that. Personal and professional development that we all know that is necessary.
That's right.
To move forward. You know,
Yes.
you have to do, there's no dual lifestyle,
That's right.
really
That's
called
right.
schizophrenia, and that's really unhealthy. But we teach women how to walk hand in hand and move all parts of your life forward.
That's
So it's
fantastic.
holistic.
Absolutely,
It's
absolutely.
holistic development.
Okay, so we're going to get into more details about those programs and the events and things that you have coming up, and how we can plug in. So we will be right back with Dress for Success.
Imagine having 16 people located anywhere in the world on a live video conference at the same time. That is the power of My Video Boardroom. This is an exciting product because within the boardroom, you can do presentations, PowerPoints, share your desktop, and so many more features. Include up to 16 video participants. Chat. No reservations required. Toll or toll-free numbers. Up to 100 attendees via phone. VoIP audio, application sharing, and desktop collaboration. The only person that needs the My Video Talk account on this conference is you, the person that schedules the meeting. Everyone else just needs internet access and a simple webcam to be part of the action. With our unique setup wizard, you can be up and running in minutes. Imagine how this product could cut down on travel time and expenses for businesses all over the world. My Video Boardroom, available exclusively through My Video Talk.
We're back again with Dress for Success, Melony Butler and Elena Griffin. And before we went on the first break, you gave us a great overview and introduction of the overall of Dress for Success, how you got started, and the different programs that you offered. Before we get into more detail, I wanted to ask you, that you mentioned that this is a worldwide organization, and how you got to start. What was the first international country, and what countries is Dress for Success absolutely available in?
Wow. I cannot even begin to name. We have 4
We have a
countries.
website.
I could name it, but we're from United States to Canada, United Kingdom, Puerto Rico, Australia.
That's great.
We're almost everywhere.
Okay.
Poland, and we have a conference every year, a leadership conference where all Dress for Success affiliates come together, and it's awesome to see New Zealand.
Wow.
I just love their accents. It's just awesome to see women who have challenges, who have struggles that is bigger than you.
Yes.
It's bigger than your local problem. And there's different struggles in different countries.
Okay.
And when I go to conference, it makes me very humble and very grateful that some of our struggles aren't as some of the other countries.
Okay.
We don't have to fight for philanthropic support in the United States.
Yes.
That's kind of a given culture that we have,
Yes, it is.
which is awesome. Some of the other countries opening affiliates have that issue where it's changing the whole mindset of of a large community
Yes.
to help someone else.
Mhm.
So in the United States, that's not one of our struggles. So I just am very, very grateful to be part of such a large, what I consider movement, not just a
Yeah,
nonprofit,
absolutely.
a movement to
Mhm.
empower women to know their full potential and
Absolutely.
to really make them understand their power, you know,
And their worth.
and their worth,
self-worth.
their value.
Yes, yes.
What we talk about here is that is a self-discovery
Mhm.
for self-realization, for
Okay.
self-actualization,
Okay.
and that process it's not overnight.
Right. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Because you talked about earlier about dressing the woman. Sending her off to interview. She gets the job. She comes back, learn about retention. On that job, but dealing with her self-esteem because even at everyday occurrences. Those of us who may not have that need. You're going through some ups and downs, emotionally, or just dealing with coworkers, or just dealing with life, and how that you are there, to help them
Absolutely.
work with that. So imagine you have professionals to come in and speak, or they have someone like a hotline or whatever. How does that work?
Well, go ahead.
And actually, in our professional women's group, many of the women that have obtained employment, they're able to matriculate into membership with a professional women's group, affectionately known as PWG. And some of the women, some of these same challenges and issues, because as a working woman, now you have to juggle, I have to manage my bus fare or gas fare. And so many of the women, they have depression. And these are some of the topics we talk about: depression, anger management. And we do have certified individuals that come in that work with women, licensed social workers, life coaches, career coaches, facilitators that come in that are experts on these subjects. And so they're able to give some kind of counseling or type of counseling to the women. So it's awesome. Financial management, all of that plays a big part in a woman's life. And even though we say we dress the women up on the outside, we as women, so many times we have issues and challenges that are on the inside. And I like to say habits that are hidden but unbroken. So,
yes.
yeah, so many challenges.
Oh, that's exciting.
Absolutely. Women come in broken, they get better, and then they are perfected.
Okay.
Because they're all diamonds. And
That's right.
diamond is a rough cut when you first begin the process of discovering that it's a diamond,
Yes.
and then it gets polished up to the point where it's brilliant. And that's what we say happens at Dress for Success. We're a volunteer-based organization, so
Okay.
there's only 3 staff members at Dress for Success.
Okay.
And recently we just graduated to having 3 staff members, and so we're really happy about that.
Yes.
And a great deal of that was due to the funding and the support we've gotten from Walmart.
Great.
Erica LeBron is our program assistant.
Okay.
And so she came on board in February of this year. And so we're able, and we're really hopeful at the outreach that we're going to be able to have. But what we do, we could not do without the support and the community support of volunteers
Okay.
coming in, giving back, lending their hand of expertise,
Okay.
as well as the community donating the products and the things that we are able to give women, the clothing. Most of our clothing are gently used donated items.
Okay.
A very small portion of our clothes are brand new purchases that we make. Because we
That's
do have to,
fantastic.
right, it is. Without the community, we wouldn't do that. Right now there's we have different drives that occur.
Okay.
Our national drive, SOS, is coming up, where if you have clothes that you want to donate to Dress for Success, and this is across the nation,
Okay.
you can go to a dress barn
Okay.
and
Awesome.
donate the clothes right there while you're shopping new for you, and you will get 20% discount coupons to shop new for yourself. So it's a win-win.
Yes.
I mean, what
So
woman
say that
doesn't want
again. So we'll say, for instance, I bought one suit and I buy another suit. Is that what you're saying?
No,
To
I'm
donate?
saying if you want to bring in a suit, it's called Send Us One Suit, SOS.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And say you want to come in and donate to Dress for Success. You can leave your item right at Dress Barn.
I see.
And then you'll get a 20% discount or 20% coupon to shop new at Dress Barn
Okay.
for bringing in items for Dress for Success.
Okay.
And so it's SOS weekend, and that's March 7th through the 10th.
Okay. Have to remember that. There is
Yes.
one not too far from here.
Yes.
Up the street from
Yes.
the studio.
And so then the Dress Barns actually ship those items that have been collected at the various stores
Okay.
to all the Dress for Success affiliates.
Wow.
So whether you're in Cleveland, Columbus, or Cincinnati, or
Mhm.
you're in another state, this is happening nationally.
Okay, I like that synchronicity. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's fantastic. We're going to take another quick break, and then we're going to come back with ladies here from there.
This is your day to shine, your time to win. So raise your cup and drink.
Hii coffee ni nzuri sana, kwa hivyo tunatakikana kukunywa, alafu tunasaidia dunia yote, traendo los tesoros de la tierra a la gente del mundo.
Your time to win. Why do the same when you can go? Why do the same when you can go beyond, 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 go beyond.
We're back again with Dress for Success. And Melody and Elena, thanks again for coming. You're welcome. Yes, you've been giving us great information about Dress for Success. And so those of us who didn't know about it, and those of us who do, we've got more enlightened, more information of how we can actually plug in and do things, in our community, our neighborhoods across the country. So that's fantastic. So you have some other things coming up, but as well, I want to talk about some of your success stories. The women, maybe if they're plugged in, if there's someone who's been on their job for a year or whatever that success is or longer, share some of that with us.
We've had just an overall success points are that 78% of the women enrolled in our professional women's group, which is our job retention program, maintain employment.
That's awesome.
Some of them, lose employment over the years, over the year's course, but they get right back into the workforce.
Okay.
And what's really, really great is that now when you lose employment, we have another avenue of support to help you, which is the Going Places Network program by Walmart. And so we started that in 2011.
Okay.
And we had Walmart envisioned the Dress for Success affiliates having a 30% placement rate, and most affiliates exceeded that. And so we here in Cleveland had a 39% placement rate in 2011, and in 2012 we had a 47% placement rate.
Great.
So the women, even if they lose their job, they have somewhere else within the affiliate structure to go and get back into the workforce.
Okay.
So we have that wraparound support system.
That is so important.
It is.
Yes.
It is from the emotional end to the career, the absolute career direction and career movement end, to the financial literacy end, because that's really what we're talking about, is making you self-sufficient, and that the bottom line of all of that is financial. It is not, our promotion to that is not what you make, it's what you do with what you make.
Okay. Yeah, so we can all take a lesson from that.
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Absolutely.
And another great tool with the Going Places Network, the ladies have peer mentors
Okay.
that can talk to them, or that the mentors can call them and see where they're at, where they're going, how they're doing with the workshop. Are they understanding what's available to them, the resources and the tools, and so the women can take advantage of this. So that is a great opportunity as well.
And that sounds like a volunteer program for sure.
It's
The peer mentors are definitely volunteers.
Everything at Dress for
Yes,
Success is
yes,
volunteer. Our
yeah.
speakers with their expertise, to our personal shoppers, when women come in, even in our dressing program, it's not like they come in and just pick items off of the floor themselves. They're greeted by a personal shopper. If anybody's seen the movie Pretty Woman, when she goes to that boutique and she is just, like she's
Just
all
scooped
they
up.
scooped up, all the attention is about her. She is queen for the day, and women are bringing out selections for her. That is what we try to reenact at Dress for Success.
And what I've noticed too, when I was there, you just don't have the outfit, but you have the jewelry the shoes, all the
Yes.
accessories to go along
Yes.
with that.
A woman is dressed from head to toe.
Okay.
When she comes in for that interview process, she's dressed with the blouse, the suit, the shoes, the hosiery, the
Awesome.
jewelry, the purse, the portfolio,
Mhm.
sometimes foundation wear.
Okay.
And she should be able to walk out of Dress for Success office and
Mhm.
go straight to the interview should she have to.
Wow.
She's also given a goodie bag.
Okay.
And goodie bags are toiletry items that I had a woman call back and she was just in tears. She had not worn makeup in 10 years. And so she's like, I love the suit, but the goodie bag, when I saw everything in there, I was just, she goes, I haven't put on lipstick. And,
Wow.
you know, it was just such a great enhancement. And so, like I said, it's just, you never know what part of what we do is going to touch her the most.
Yes.
But it's just, everything is just so important, every aspect of what we do.
Yes. Yeah, that's beautiful. Because sometimes, you know, think about, again, we're talking about lipstick and just putting that on, how it can just give you a lift and a glow to your face. But it makes you feel good. It makes you feel an inner glow. So I can imagine, you know, the woman, you know, this particular individual to open up her goodie bag and see the makeup and, you know, and having her think back about she hadn't done this in 10 years. I imagine all the flood of memories of how she used to, you know, care for herself. You know, and so
Absolutely.
that whatever that transitional period, you know, where she didn't, whatever life circumstance, you know, doesn't matter. But now here she is today with you ladies and your volunteer committees to, you know, to get her back on the road.
And I just like to, you know, our goodie bags are sponsored by a corporation.
Okay.
CBiz has sponsored our goodie bags for the last 3 years.
Wow.
Like creating them, bringing them already stuffed and
Oh, wow.
and bagged up, and it's just a wonderful support system. And you know, things we take for granted, buying deodorant, buying bath gel,
Yes.
shampoo, you know, conditioner, all the things that are part of image.
Yes.
We take for granted, but if you're not working, those things are expenses
That's
that
right.
sometimes get cut.
That's right.
And we don't realize to what degree unemployment is affecting our population. And for a woman especially,
Yes.
you know, we thrive on those things. I mean, we are beautiful
Our hair looks
creatures.
nice. And
Exactly.
yes, you know, because you talk about dressing from head to toe. So, you know, so you're there to help them with their hair. You give them a suit. It's like, okay, I can't afford to go to the beauty shop or, you know, I need a haircut.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So we're always looking for, speaking of that, we're also always looking for partnerships that help and, you know, better enhance.
Okay.
And I know sometimes salons contribute different hours or coupons
All
so
right.
that we can give it to women, especially in need of
Okay.
those hair services and things like that, because that's something that we don't have on site.
Right.
But it's just every little step of that, putting yourself back together, and we don't realize ourselves on our everyday walk, you know, how that can make someone feel. So dressing them up on the outside is just the first step,
Okay.
but the journey is dressing them up on the inside, because when you have gone to that extreme,
Yes.
your insides are a little shaken
Oh,
and
yes.
destroyed and a little broken. And so to have somebody care about not just the physical, but the emotional, the mental, and the psychological repair
Yes.
that is
Yes.
needed is just awesome.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I know you probably do like life skills. As far as you have a program, you know, for that as well.
We teach, our program is holistic, so Elena incorporates almost every aspect into all the programs, Professional Women's Group, Going Places Network, our Steps to Success program, which is just a local program, as well as our Career Center. So between all of those, they're getting financial literacy, they're getting how do you approach, how to make a job offer, how to increase your opportunity, how to navigate on the workforce. They're getting communication skills, how to nonverbal and verbal behaviors, just what do you call etiquette, you know, some people are so excited. You ever ran into a person that's so excited and they're talking to you, but they're right up here, you know, and you don't realize how that affects the other people. So we even teach the skills like that and awarenesses of that, because sometimes we're just not aware.
That's right.
And you don't know what you don't know. And so we have speakers that just bring awesome type of reality,
Wow.
and awesome awarenesses to our clients.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
This is exciting. I'm learning more and more about what you have to offer, and again, I hope that that you out there listening and watching will definitely take part and call or email and find out how you can take part of this Dress for Success. But this is a fantastic organization to be able to support.
Absolutely.
Different levels, yes. And then I was thinking of a question that kind of popped in my mind. We were talking about we'll get it in the next segment. But just anything else that you have, events that you do, like regular annual events you do, and then maybe some others that you do periodically.
We do. Right now we have a campaign. There's always something new at Dress for Success. Right now, the month of February,
Yes.
Okay.
JCPenney is supporting Dress for Success with a roundup. So if you go to JCPenney, you make a purchase. If you round it up, Dress for Success National gets the difference.
Okay.
And then they are offering an opportunity to the affiliates to have opportunity to re-grant that money.
Okay.
So we're asking everybody to go to JCPenney. You have until February 28th.
Okay.
And purchase something and round it up in support of Dress for Success.
Okay, but not only if they go to the physical store, they can make the purchases
Online.
All right.
Online.
That's where we are right now. So you can just go to JCPenney right now. Don't close out this window, but go on over there and make a purchase and round it up.
You can actually have double impact for Dress for Success Cleveland by shopping online, because we also have a portal to shop.com.
Oh, okay.
And shop.com is an avenue that you can shop online,
Okay.
and it encompasses access to all the major stores.
Wow.
And then percentage of your purchases go to Dress for Success.
Okay.
That's something new we started. It's on our website, and our portal link is on our website
Okay,
as
so
well.
shop.com. What's the website?
Our website is www.dressforsuccess.org/Cleveland, and that will
Okay.
take you directly to our website.
Okay, so make sure you plug in, and if you're watching from another state or city, then let them know you'll be able, when you're on that site, you'll be able to find that as well.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Yeah, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back again with Dress for Success. Thank you. I'm back with Dress for Success, Melony Butler and Elena Griffin. Thanks again, ladies, for coming. And I know you have another program that you have called Yes. And what's
Absolutely.
Yes all about?
Yes stands for Young Executives for Success.
All right.
Now, don't let the young just, kind of fool you. It's
Okay.
not just for young people. It's for all entrepreneurs, any entrepreneurs. So we are just so excited about that program,
Okay.
Audrey. It's another funding stream for our organization, Dress for Success Cleveland,
All
and
right.
it is a great networking tool.
Okay.
If you want to come out, meet individuals, or you have a business you want to share, or ideas or resources, or you're just looking to network, this is where you want to be. Our next program is coming up, or our next event is coming up March 21st, and so we would love to have you come out.
We'll be at Accents
Which is
in
great.
University Heights.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
University
All right.
Circle.
And I saw your
University
website.
Circle. Yes, it
Okay.
is.
All right. Yes. And that area's been coming up. I was over.
Yeah,
like,
they just
I
renovated
I used to
that
work there.
area.
It's like totally different from when I used to work
Yeah.
there.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So we're excited to be in a new area with a
Yes.
new program.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. So you have that coming up, the Yes program that's coming, happening during Women's History Month. But that event, though, yes, is it just for women entrepreneurs or anyone who owns a business?
It's a networking association. It's
Okay.
a way for people in Cleveland to, leverage their own businesses, leverage what they're doing, network and create new markets. So it creates, and supposedly, or hopefully,
Okay.
it will create a support to Dress for Success.
Okay.
So the tagline to that is just say yes to dress.
Okay.
And
Oh,
so you can, sometimes you don't have time right now
okay.
to volunteer or to come in-house and
Yes.
deliver a workshop or be a personal shopper. But you can support Dress for Success by supporting and engaging in Yes, which also supports you personally and
Okay.
develops your network.
Okay.
So that's really what it is for. All the proceeds, there is a cost.
I was going to ask, was there a fee?
Yeah, there is a cost for
Mhm.
when you come in. It's $25 generally
Okay.
for any of our events. It's targeted at a lower cost than maybe some of our major fundraising
Yes.
events. And it happens 6 times a year. And like Elena said, March 21st
Yes.
is our next one. And
Okay.
so we welcome all individuals that want to come out, men, women,
Okay.
to come out. Mainly it's been women
Mhm.
because that's who support Dress, but it
Right,
doesn't have to
right,
be.
right.
We have males that are
Mhm.
volunteers as well.
Okay, awesome. We'll get more details, I'm sure, on the website.
Absolutely.
As well as the upcoming events. Okay, so I like that you're kind of gathering up. It's really a community effort. So that's fantastic. Anything else? I mean, is there a way? How do we plug in and enroll in your services as a client?
Mhm.
And also, how do we plug in as a donor, or whether it's money or time, or however, whichever way we volunteer.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Audrey, if anyone is looking to volunteer or to they're looking to find more information on our services, to find out about our programs, you can contact our program assistant, Erica Legrone, and you
Okay.
can reach her directly. We're located in the beautiful city of Cleveland, Ohio, so you can reach her directly at area code 216-391-2316.
Okay.
And
Want to
we're more
repeat that
than
again?
happy.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry. Repeat that number.
Yes, area code 216-391-2316.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. And so, so as a client or a volunteer.
A volunteer,
Either
or
way.
you're looking to
Okay.
donate, to be a donor, you're interested in our Yes program, you're an agency looking to refer clients,
Okay.
yes, any of the above, you can contact Erica Legrone.
It's interesting that you mentioned an agency making a referral, because there are all kinds of social service agencies out there that would have clients that would fit your criteria.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's awesome.
And we partner with all the social service agencies to provide. That's how we originally got started.
Okay.
Clients only came to Dress for Success in the beginning through a referral.
Okay.
But now you still can do that
Mhm.
if you're being referred by another agency, or you can call us directly.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Now, before we close out, we're just about to the end. What advice or would you have for for women, or even you probably could young man could take the advice as well, but to be dressed for success or just to be a supportive, person in the community and to really be passionate about helping someone else. Because this is an organization, all nonprofits basically are helping support some cause or individual. But how can we really, what advice would you leave
To the
or
donor
ask?
or to, I'd ask that you think about your own journey
Okay,
and remember when.
that's powerful. That's
Um,
powerful.
remember when you weren't where you are today and every hand up that you got. And think about being a hand up to Dress for Success.
Wow, that's awesome. That's a great place to end.
Yeah.
Yeah. So any final words, Elena?
I would just encourage even many of our clients that come through our doors, just to say, know your purpose and know your worth, and know that you are valuable.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So I want to encourage all of you watching and listening today to, as you're going out making something happen, think about making something happen for someone else. Take care.